Right here, out. Protect your out. We put the work in. Let's finish. Come on, man. Let's do this. Family, I'll do 1, 2, 3.
You see, we dream chase, cause that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized the dream was obtainable. Now look at us.
What's going on, Eagles Nation and TMTP family? Welcome back to another episode here on the Main Thing Podcast Presents. It's your boy, Mr. Ohms. And after further review, the call stands. I'm still official with no stripes.
What's going on, Eagles family? This is your man, Big Huss, the one you trust, bringing you all your Philadelphia Eagles latest. Hey, man, we're back tonight with a massive statement game to unpack. Eagles versus Giants. Y'all know the vibes. Where the Eagles won 38-20. Philly now moves on to 6-2 ahead of the bye week. But it wasn't just a win, man. It may have given the 2025 Eagles the identity that they've been looking for all year, really. Or possibly had to rediscover, man. You know, sometimes you got to get back to basics and do what got you there. You know what I mean? So, but just 17 days ago, these same Giants, they embarrassed us, beating us 34-17. Just had us in check all the way around. I really don't know how to explain it, man. Really brought that boom, brought that noise in that first game. But this past Sunday at the Link, though, polar opposite, baby. We saw balance, we saw physicality, we saw explosiveness, just sheer dominance from a team that should be dominant, especially when going up against an inferior opponent. Let's break it all down, the good, the bad, the ugly, hit y'all with some stats, and just finish with what this means for this team moving forward into the bye week.
Yup, and Big Huss, look, before we get into this video, you already know we got to talk to our supporters and our family. Look, to our loyal supporters, thank you. Y'all know it's all love. The Main Thing Podcast Presents can't happen without the support from y'all. And to our new supporters, welcome to the community and our family. Let's continue doing our part as a community and a family. Please continue to like the videos. It does help with the visibility in the algorithm. Disrespect that comment section, share, and subscribe to the community and our content. And last but not least, you don't want to forget to do this. Make sure to turn on them noties and keep your ears and eyes peeled to the streets like your local neighborhood watch. Wow. So you don't miss when me and Big Huss drop this pressure on y'all.
Hey, go do that. Y'all know the vibe, man. We hitting y'all with some good information here. You feel me? But look, let's get into the meat and the potatoes. The tone setter, man, on his first carry of the game, Saquon Barkley, 65-yard house.
Here is Barkley, left side, big hole. Saquon Barkley! Uh-oh! Barkley! Goodbye!
I said, oh, it's going to be one of these days. I love to see it.
Mama, there goes that man.
Straight up. It was just executed perfectly. My lot of pushing the edge. You had Toth and Dickerson doubling on Nunez, Roches, Dickerson, and slid to the next level. On my lot of stealing it off. And you know what really makes explosive plays? When your receivers are blocking downfield, you had Devontae Smith.
Man.
You feel me? Occupying Cordell flat downfield. The safety took a poor angle. Hey, it was all she wrote. Right? In that one play, Barkley had rushed for more than he had done in the 6 of 7 prior games. That's nutty.
Mind blowing.
It was legit his first explosive play of the year. Man, I had reminiscences of last year. I said, oh, we getting back to what we do. The bread and butter, you feel me? That run set the tone. Let's run this game. Let's own this game. And that's pretty much just what we did. Barkley had then later added a receiving touchdown on a 9-yard pass from Hurts.
Let's go, get some money, fuck they playing.
Wide open in the flat. My man jumped in, disrespect. We're here.
Off of the blitz.
Yeah, smooth. Hey, Hurts has been elite versus the blitz this year.
Say it again for the say it louder.
Elite, top notch. Okay, drew it up perfect. Another score. Barkley finished with about 150 yards rushing on just 14 carries. That's about 10 yards a clip, close to 11 yards a carry. Contributed in the pass game. We also saw a brief scare though. An explosive run later in the second half, came up a little gimp, grabbing his groin. He will be okay. Luckily, we're going into this bye week, so he gets to rest and kind of rebound and do what he has to do. But had me over here grabbing my chest a little bit. Oh, not my guy.
Clutching the pearls.
Not my man. Okay.
He was trying house that joint.
Hey, I thought he was. Oh my goodness. Look, this was more than just a good game, though. Barkley reintroduced himself not only to the Eagles, but to the league. Right. It was good to see us getting back to what we do, and that's running the ball.
Yes, bro. This is what we've been asking for. Run, run, run. When you establish the run game, you set the tone and you dominate the line of scrimmage. Everything else just simply falls into place. It was great to see Saquon get back on track. Say 2K, you already know what he does. As you mentioned, he reintroduced himself and said, "Hello, I'm back. I'm back." That's what that's what Saquon said. You could tell after he scored the touchdown because he had to stomp him. You knew what time it was. He broke out, and we said that in our preview video. Why not this week? Why can't Saquon do it this week against his former team? But with all of that great Saquon news you gave, because look, let's give a quick stats breakdown to our supporters and our family. Now, look, where Saquon going dumb, go stupid.
Ooh. Tell me when to go. 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 Tell me when to go.
Look. So look, the Eagles finished with a grand total of 427 total yards to the measly Giants 246.
Dominance.
That stinks. Okay, like you said, dominance in dominant fashion. Rushing yards, we had 276. Look, we got the highest rushing output in the 2025 NFL season by yours truly, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes,
to the Giants, 68 yards. Unfortunately, let's give a major well wishes to Cam Scatterboo. You know, me and Huss, y'all know how we feel about Cam Scatterboo, but that freak injury that occurred in Sunday's game, our thoughts and prayers from the Main Thing Podcast Presents family goes out to him and his family through this critical time, and we wish a speedy recovery to him. But our passing yards, we had 151 to the Giants 178. This is where me and Big Huss said we had to get better in this game. We had to win the third down conversions. We were, I believe, 1 for 9 in that Thursday night game. We got it up to 41.7%. We were 5 out of 12 to the Giants, 2 out of 8, meaning they had a grand total. And
we have mentioned that in order to win this game, you want to keep them under 40%, 30%. The Eagles did that in this game.
Did that with that 25%. You see what I'm saying? That's a quarter. That ain't good enough. But you see what I'm saying? But fourth down conversions, we were 1 out of 1, and the Giants were 2 out of 2. Penalties, I'm going to tell y'all the number of penalties we had and the penalties the Giants had, but that whole game from the officials, we got to look at them under a microscope. It was a very weird game.
It was a weird game officiating. Cannot lie, bro. There were some. I'm speaking to my pops about the game. You know, normally I'm talking, man, the officials were out to get us. I I can't even say that. They were out to get everybody. Whether you had a blue jersey or a green jersey, whatever the case, everybody was getting that work from the officials this game. Okay. It was,
oh my gosh.
Very weird.
Oh my gosh. It was weird activity from those officials. But look, man, we ain't going to talk too much about them. If y'all watch the game, y'all know what me and Big Us talking about. We had 5 penalties to the Giants, 7 penalties. And then the penalty yards, we had 30 penalty yards to their 54 penalty yards. And total plays, the Eagles ran 57 total plays and the Giants ran 50. Right? So then this is where it made the difference. Our yards per play, we averaged 7.5 yards per play, almost 8 yards per play to the Giants 4.9. So that equates to 5 yards per play. But the Eagles, man, look.
First one of the year like this.
Feast. Man, they put 5 sacks on Jackson Dart, bro. Getting home. What did we say? We don't never have a problem with our pressure getting to the quarterback. It's finishing at the quarterback. We did a great job of keeping him contained, not letting him escape the pocket, breaking out the pocket, and finished at the point. This is what we love to see from our Philadelphia Eagles. But those 5 sacks is something that we need to be proud of because it can open up so many possibilities for our defensive line down the road in the future. And now, look, our time of possession. What do we always say that we have to win? Turnover battle and TOP, time of possession. We had the ball for 33. Well, our time of possession was 33 minutes and 15 seconds compared to the Giants, 26 minutes and 45 seconds. Now, look, that is the way to control the ball. That is us moving the chains. That is us staying on schedule. That is us not making boneheaded plays and turning our gains into positive gains and not negative games. But I love what I saw from the Philadelphia Eagles this week. It wasn't a clean effort, but it was the most complete game that I think I've seen from our Philadelphia Eagles this past Sunday.
Absolutely the most complete game. And 3 phases, not 1 out of 3 phases, 3 out of 3 phases. And I can honestly say we got that this week. Now, I mentioned the big day that Saquon had. Oh, love to see it. Okay.
But I do.
Okay. But it wasn't even just him. You had Tank Bigsby, who's spelling Saquon when we said he came up a little gimp, and the Eagles were like, hey, man, let's sit him down. It's a long season. Insert Tank, man. He rushed for over 100 yards on 9 carries, averaging about 11.5 yards per carry. Feasting, okay? The biggest carry of the day, a 3rd and 31.
No, I think it was second and 31.
Second and 31. We hand the ball up, let's just make it reasonable. He said, nah, I want all that.
The 2nd and 31 after losing 21. Just going to run it this time to Bigsby, who's still on his feet. Tank Bigsby's got a first down. How in the world?
Rumbling, stumbling, bumping. He was getting it in, bro. I was not. This young man runs hard, right? Now, the last time we had 200 plus rushers in one game, back, week 16 during the 2013 season, Shady McCoy.
I guess I guarantee our supporters and people don't know that other one.
Hey, Bryce Brown.
I was even shocked.
I wouldn't expect
that game though.
Bro, feasting. These dudes, they came, they saw, they conquered. The running game was in full effect all day versus the Giants. Devontae Smith, no AJ Brown. So I'm wide receiver 1. It's all me. Okay.
I'm big dog.
And he played like it. 6 catches, 84 yards, made a clutch sideline grab.
Dream chase, because that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized the dream was obtainable. Now look at us.
Tiptoeing on the sideline. Honestly, they had no answers for Smitty. Smitty was literally unguardable all day.
Okay.
Literally unguardable all day. On the opening of the second quarter drive, he had a 26-yard catch that set up Barkley's 2nd touchdown. Look, man, he's affecting the game always. I told you earlier when Barkley house that joint 65 yards. It was Smitty out there getting it in, right? He's affecting the game in all phases. You had Dallas Goedert. He only had 2 catches on the day, but them 2 catches was tutties.
Hurts on the keeper. Oh. Zone read. He's got a man wide open. It is Carter who walks in. Touchdown number 2 for him and for Philly.
Come on, bro.
I think he's tied for the league lead in tight owls, fam.
He is.
But it's crazy that he was about to be gone, and we clamored for him to be back.
Come on, bro. We saw it. Howie saw it. Nick saw it. The value was there. The potential was there. Young boy just got to stay healthy, right? When he's inserted in the offense, he's a mismatch problem. Right? So Philly's up, I believe it was 21-10 right before half or so. Doing what we do. Later then, you got Jahan Dotson. He said, hey, I want parts too. I'm trying to sit at the table. You feel me? Up top, 40-yard touchdown off my man head.
Here's Hurts. Blitz coming. Hurts sees it. Loading up. Going for a deep ball. It is caught! Jahan Dotson! Oh, touchdown Eagles.
I said, Lord. Last time he made a catch like that, matter of fact, we was wearing the Kelly Greens. Who was that? Jacksonville?
When he tapped the ball up on that
John, bro. Get that man some targets. He's earned them. Every time we called his number, Super Bowl, call his number. I'm there for you, big dog. Let's continue to feed him, man. Everybody wanted something, right?
It is crazy, Huskers. We had pass receivers. I didn't want to call them out by name, but if you know, you know. They said that they was going to pick up. I guess they ain't paid the phone bill. You see what I'm saying? Because you know when you call the joint about do, this number is out of service. You feel me? And real quick, big Hush. Even on that jaw that Jahan took it over Bullhead. Smitty on the other side, wide open. In a blender.
That's all we was given to start with. Then we realized the dream was obtainable. Now look at us.
Oh my gosh, bro! My man out here put him on an N1 mixtape, bro.
Yeah, bro. Stop it. Had my man by 10 yards.
Put the wet floor sign. Clean up in aisle 6. Spilling aisle 6.
When I'm telling, hey, Smitty was embarrassing these dudes all game long. Like, I'm just being real with you. The supporting cast, and I can't even call it a supporting cast, man, but the addition of some of these players inserted and given the opportunities, they made the most of them. They made the most of them. Will Shipley, all right. Tank taking my touches, right? I ain't gonna get no more. That's cool. Y'all want me back at kick return? 41-yard kick return.
So now it's Will Shipley on the return. And Shipley with a big return. Oh, good one. Up across the 45 to about the 47.
Longest one of the year. Setting us up.
I thought he was about to house that joint.
Bro, I
If
thought
he had a little bit more speed.
I was just about to say that if the wheels were greased a little bit more, my man would have been gone.
He tried.
Yeah. I said everybody's feasting. It was just a great day. And it was good to see the involvement of the group. It wasn't just one person getting off. Everybody was like, hey, I'm here. Use me. I will step up in the absence of some of our leaders. It was just a great day.
Great day, bro. Like Will Shipley has been very consistent in that kickoff return duty back there. And one thing about Tank, as you mentioned, bro, like Tank was running like a tank. I think this is one of the times outside of, let's take it back to college. I think this is one of the times since he was at Auburn, bro, putting in work, toting that thing like he was with them Tigers, bro. Like, and I think Tank was just like, look, bro, I know y'all brought me here for kick return. I bobbled a few of them Jones back there, but look, bro, put me into the formation and I can make some things shake. If you want to win, let 3-7 spin in the backfield. You see what I'm saying? Because my man was toting them things, bro. But
off
man,
runs.
Off. Come on now. Come on. That now it's giving me remnants of 2017 when we had that three-headed monster with LeGarrette Blount, Jay Jai, and my man Corey Clement. CC, you see, CC, you feel me? But that's what it's giving right now. And then it is crazy we've done all this without even AJ Dillon back there with another bruiser. You see what I'm saying? But man, look, we got to switch off.
You see, we dream chase, because that's all we was given to start with. Then we realized the dream was obtainable. Now look at us.